So if you're manifesting a negative energy, if you're manifesting unhappiness, okay, that's what you're going to project, right? Energy goes out, and that's what's going to come back to you. We are live. Yeah. What's up? I haven't seen you guys since Friday. I'm gonna let you guys hop on. I learned this really cool thing. I learned that Facebook has a 15-second delay, at least. So good to know. Definitely good to know. That's something. So when you guys are making comments and stuff, I'm already 15 seconds ahead of the game, all the way over here. So that's that. Hey, I'm gonna keep this super short today. I'm going to keep this under 10 minutes. Is my must today. So I'm gonna get rocking. So always start off with appreciation. Yes, right. As should you start your day with appreciation. Right. So big shout out to those who are in my group, in my family, my private group. You guys are just awesome. You guys are killing it. The 12-week transformation clients, the virtual Empower Warrior University. We've got so many really cool things going on, and you guys are just killing it. I'm so excited to be a part of your journey. I absolutely love you guys. I think you're just amazing, and you empower me too. You know, I'm going through my own challenges too, and my own forms of transformation with the business, and it's so many things are evolving and very quickly, and it's just such a gift to be a part of your journey while I'm going through mine. So I really appreciate it. You guys who are reaching out are so awesome, you know, privately and through the group. I think you guys are just amazing. So I really appreciate you guys. In addition to that, this book launch is in the final stages. So excited about that. I feel like I keep saying, oh, we're 4 weeks away, and there was a little bit of a hiccup with the publishing company and myself as well. So Ryan, what's up, baby? Thanks for hopping on, man. Ryan, you are such a freaking gift, man. You really are. You really are, man. Like I love being around you. I love the energy that you're putting out. Michelle is back. You're awesome. Ryan, I love the energy that you're putting out, man. And the fact that you are just going through resistance with the weights for sure, and whatever other challenges you may be having in your life, man. I think you're just you are an Empower Warrior, man, and I'm blessed to be around you, so I appreciate you. And so so awesome to have Michelle on too. What's up? So the book launch is happening within probably a couple weeks now. So I'm just so excited about that, and there's a certain level of uncertainty there as well, because I don't know what's gonna happen. You know, like this thing launches, and then then what, right? So I'm excited, and there's gonna be some uncertainty with that too. I know there's a publicist that's involved, and he's like, oh yeah, he's like, we're gonna get you on the air, man. You're gonna be on some really cool podcasts that I can't talk about yet, but those are really exciting. And even TV. Yes, there's a show. I can't even say. There's nothing I could say about that, but it's super exciting. And lastly, our t-shirts. Our t-shirts are coming out very soon. Had a huge hiccup with the company that we're working with. I don't want to bash them, so I'm not going to say the name. But man, it was some frustration there, and it put us back for sure. So my apologies there, but thank you, Michelle. You're awesome. You're on fire too. You know, this has been challenge. Last month was challenge month. So September is my birthday month. Yay! Happy birthday to me. So so this is you you get to have some fun month, right? So I'm going to talk about today internal drive experience. So the experience in this wonderful book that I have here, last week was a lot about self-love and why that matters. So if you haven't seen that, go ahead and watch those replays. This one is about, now we're moving into the attitude checklist. Okay, so this is all about attitude, right? Keeping this super short, I want to fire off through the checklist here. Happiness is your governor, so be happy. And I love this one. because there's so much to talk about, and there's so many people that challenge me on this one, but I love talking about this one. The second part of the attitude checklist is keep your energy positive to be able to manifest your goals. You know, and again, you guys, you got control over this. This is another one kind of linked to the first one too. So the other part is use your body to adjust your positive energy, right? Because we can do that, you know, because we've got control over how we position ourselves, you know, whether we're frowning, whether we're smiling, you know. And we'll talk about the fake it till you make it thing, you know. We'll also talk about lying to yourself too, because we don't want to do that. But we do have control over how we feel. And the last one is come up with some other ways that'll make you happy. You know, because sometimes often people who are stuck, they're always unhappy, right? And I get it. Like and that's okay. You know, we're going through a really rough time. This entire world is going through a very rough time right now. You know, including myself, we're all being challenged in so many different ways. So we've already suffered like all these traumas, right, that have led us to where we are today. And now we've got some serious worldwide challenges going on here. And I get it. So let's talk about that. Perfect time to talk about our attitude, right? So I really want to talk about how happiness is your governor. Okay, so be happy. That's the first part of this checklist. And, you know, so happiness, it impacts your energy. Okay, and we talked a little bit about this last week as well when we talked about the self-love piece, didn't we? So that being your governor, okay, this is where the results of your life come from. Okay, so if you're manifesting a negative energy, if you're manifesting unhappiness, okay, that's what you're going to project, right? Energy goes out, and that's what's going to come back to you. Now, I'm sure you know these people, right? I hope that you're not one of them, but if you are, yeah, I'm sure you know at least one of those people who really exaggerate that, right? What I mean is those who exaggerate when things happen to them, how horrible it is to them, right? So they use these words, right? Like, oh man, what kind of example can I use? Just from Michelle's post the other day, I'm going to use that. And this has absolutely no reference to Michelle in any way, shape, or form. I'm just using the flat tire as an example. Super awesome rescue mission, by the way, Leo. You're a rock star, man. I didn't know you had those kind of skills. So I'm just going to use if an individual, again, not Michelle, that has a flat tire, right? But then like they go nuts about it. Okay, like it's like the worst thing that's ever happened to them, and oh my god, a flat tire, now I have to pay for the tire, now I gotta deal with the guy at the shop now, and I know they're gonna take advantage of me, oh my god, and this big worldwide, like, and it just ruined their entire day, you know. And then they gotta call your friends, oh, you'll never know what happened to me, it's the worst thing that's ever happened to me, oh my god, I was just this, and oh, it ruined my day, and whoa. You know, and it's just after every event, that's like the experience. It's like boom, boom, boom. And they just keep dwelling and exaggerating the whole situation where, oh man, like, oh, I got a flat tire today. No big deal. There's really not much to talk about because I'm really not focused on it because I'm focused on the positive things in my life, you know? So what I'm trying to get at here is we do have the control. We've got the control on how to respond to things. Right. And again, I don't believe in lying to yourself. You know, if there's weeds in the garden, you got to pull out the weeds. Right. I get that. All right. It makes sense. And I don't want to portray, don't get me wrong. When negative things happen, like our body is the tuner. Right. We talked about this. Our body is going to remind us that that's not a positive thing. Right. Like when we get tapped on the shoulder, our little emotion or big emotion, whatever it is, could be a very cataclysmic thing, and you respond to it, you know? So it's okay to feel that stuff, right? But it's also okay to create a positive meaning around it, right? And accept that whatever event happened, and then control how you're going to respond to it, okay? Because again, your cells within your body, if you saw the live from the other day, I had a quote from Deepak Chopra, right, that talked about that. And the projection, what you get back. Now think about this. Those same people that exaggerate the worst things that always happen to them, Do you know that those are always the people who always have problems? Right? Don't they always have problems? You know, one, because they exaggerate it, but two, they also project that. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And what's going to happen? It's going to come back. Right? That what you give out is going to come back in return. So shouldn't that be the motivator? It is for me, for sure, because I don't want more of that negative stuff to come back. So if this is you at any level, you know, if you exaggerate it on any level, right, then you have the control to start practicing being happy more often. Start practicing. Oh, that's what Bill's talking about. Oh, you're right. Oh, so frustrated. You know, call up your husband and be like, you know, or your significant other and be like, you don't believe this happened, you know, and then to just tell them, remind them, hey, if I start doing that, you just be like, okay, thanks for listening. I appreciate you listening, you know, but just remind me that it don't focus on the problems anymore, you know. Just remind me, say that, you know what, remind me to say what was positive about the situation, you know. The cool thing is that you know, I'll use Michelle's if I may. Hope this is okay. But you know, how cool is it that Leo, like, I don't even know. I think he walked to go to rescue her, and the hottest day there was, and he changed the tire or whatever, and allowed her to pick up her dog. Like you get a flat tire at the worst time you possibly can, just minutes before picking up her dog, and then bam, you know, Superman comes around, freaking Leo, and you know, it's a rescue mission. So that man, like, talk about positive. Like, what a positive. And again, I'm not speaking for you guys. You know, I can't impress that upon you enough. I'm just using that as an example because I couldn't make one up fast enough, really. But that's the best way to respond to things, in order to project that positive. You know, so the positive comes back. You know, and again, don't get me wrong. So many people, like when they fight me on this stuff, right? When they fight me on this stuff, they're all like, "Oh man, well, you know, that's just I still have problems. You know, still things are gonna be negative things are happening to me, and still unjust things are happening to me, and I get it, and I'm not making fun of you. I'm just trying to get you to understand, like, that's okay. Like, those things are still gonna happen. You know, like, this isn't the prevention, right? You know, it's just a prevention of more coming back to you, right? So I can't impress upon you enough, like, projecting that out there is going to inhibit more to come back to you. But yeah, no, it's still not gonna, it's not gonna make it so you don't have challenges, you know. But we're gonna talk about a lot more about challenges later on in this book, but they're here to let you to grow, right? That's what challenges are for. The challenges aren't bad. You know, they feel bad sometimes because you get the emotion that comes along with it. Usually it's a negative one. But practice being more happy more often, okay? And, you know, make sure you're not also depending on external to make you happy, right? Because that just comes down to the meanings that you give things. You know, if this person loves me, I'll be happy. You know, if my boss does this, I'll be happy. You know, or my significant other does this, and if my kids do this, I'll be happy. You know, if I make money, I'll be happy. You know, if I reach this goal, I'll be happy. Like, no, man, you could be happy along the way, right? And you've got control over that. You've got control over it. You know, enjoy the process, enjoy the journey, right? Because you're going to get more of that back. You have the key to be happy. You have it. You do. And if any of you are struggling with this, reach out to me. Leave a comment. Okay, reach out. We can have a consultation. We'll have an empowerment talk, right? And I know I can help you along the way. I know. All right, so make sure you don't ever give that key to somebody else. The key's in your hand. Okay, so I'll leave you with this. I love you guys. You're freaking awesome. I'll leave you with this too. All right, God's delays are not God's denials, right? Or whatever you believe in, okay, as your creator. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching the full video. You made a great choice and empowered yourself some more today. If you'd like more, click the videos right here. They're exactly what you need to see next. And if you're new here, hit subscribe and become a part of the Empower community, and tell me what you think about the videos in the comments below. I read all of them and respond daily. Make a comment.